Hi Virgo, and welcome to your retrograde review tarot reading. This tarot reading is intended to help you make sense of all the retrogrades happening right now because there are a lot of them. I have listed the link to your eclipse season tarot reading that I did a couple weeks ago. If you have not checked that out, I highly recommend you do, as it definitely is playing into the energy we are experiencing right now. I have also listed the links to specific retrogrades, Mars, Mercury, etc., if you require more information about a specific retrograde. I've listed that link in the description box as well. So, Virgo, right now we have Saturn retrograde in Capricorn, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, Neptune retrograde in Pisces, Mars retrograde in Aquarius, moving back into Capricorn, Chiron retrograde in Aries, moving back into Pisces, Mercury retrograde in Leo, Uranus retrograde in Taurus, moving back to Aries, and that happens on August 7th. So Uranus is not retrograde yet, all the others are, but on August 7th, Uranus will also join the retrograde party. So, Virgo, that's a lot of retrogrades. Also, we are in the peak of eclipse season. So the energy is very intense right now, and some of you are going to experience all of this very deeply and profoundly, and there's going to be a lot of changes taking place in your life, whereas others of you, this is going to be less subtle, more subtle of energy, and some of you, it might be where you're just watching other people in their life kind of go crazy. So just depending on your personal natal chart and also where you are on your life journey is highly contingent upon how all this energy will impact you and to the degree in which it impacts you. Now, Virgo, as the sun moves into your sign, planets start going direct. So as we move into Virgo season and into Libra season, the energy is going to start balancing out and getting much easier to deal with, and all the changes are going to start solidifying, and we're going to start feeling better. So Mercury goes direct on August 19th, Mars on August 27th, Saturn on September 6th, Pluto on October 1st, Neptune on November 25th, Chiron on December 9th, and Uranus will move direct on January 7th of 2019. So, Virgo, retrogrades are all about like review and reassessment for very specific areas of your life, and right now like almost everything is retrograde, so it's a big life review. Saturn is the review of your life lessons, the cause and effect of your actions and behavior. What you put out is what you get back, and Pluto is all about where is transformation truly needed in your life for the ultimate happiness and prosperity of you. Neptune is breaking all of the illusions and bringing the truth to light. Mars is all about what triggers you, what pushes your buttons, where do you need to empower yourself and create boundaries. Chiron is, going to pull out all wounds that you've swept under the rug that need to be reevaluated and fully healed to be released. Mercury is the retrograde of the Twilight Zone, as I like to call it, because a lot of weird things happen during Mercury retrograde, and a lot of things from the past, for the good or the bad, return during a Mercury retrograde, and communication can be crazy. So with that, it's all about where is balance needed, where are, imbalances of energy. That's what's returning to you, so pay attention to that. Now with Uranus, it's barely moved into the second house of Taurus. So as it retrogrades back into the first house of Aries, it's all about, where are the loose ends in your life that need final and complete closure so that you can move on, okay? So, all of these retrogrades are happening as we move into Virgo season and Libra season. The majority of all of these planets move direct. We will have a Venus retrograde as the planets are going direct from October 5th to November 16th, and that will be a reevaluation of your emotional connections. So, Virgo, as we move into your season, things will start getting better. Leo is actually the one that's having it the most intense, if you ask me, because all of this is happening at its peak during Leo season, and Leo actually has their new moon solar eclipse August 11th, so they are really feeling this. Okay, Virgo. So we're going to pull a card here to see what all of this energy is for you specifically. To what end is all of this retrograde and eclipse energy taking place for Virgo? Ooh, look at this. We got the star for you guys. And the star card is the representation of Aquarius in the tarot, and we just had today, actually, because today's the 27th of July when I'm recording this, we have the total lunar eclipse happening in the full moon of Aquarius today. So high energy for Virgo in their life, this total lunar eclipse, okay? But with this being the ultimate end for you guys, this is all about like deep, profound healing all the way into the roots of your very being, Virgos. So expect a lot to be coming to the surface inside of you, and it's really for you to look at it and reassess, do I want this as a part of my life, or am I ready to release this, let it go, and allow myself to move on, okay? Also with this, there's a restoration of hope and optimism being placed inside of you, and through all of these changes, this review, the changes you're willing to make, the transformations that are happening, it's leading you to something that you truly desire, Virgo, with this being the ultimate means to the end. So let's pull some tarot to look at specifically what this star energy is attached to. What are we reviewing through all of this retrograde energy? And if we properly review and assess and allow our consciousness to expand and ourself to grow, where is it leading us to? Okay, so let's shuffle these up for you, Virgo, and see what comes out. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Virgo, with this, you are really assessing, like, this is all about something you truly desired, and it could be anything that you desire, okay, because what each and every one of you desires is different from each other. So this is like something that you've really been wanting, you've been working for, you desire, and it's like it's not working out no matter what you do, and you're like, I'm a good person, I've been doing all the law of attraction things that I'm told to do, why is this not working out for me? Okay, for others of you, this is like a review of all the things that haven't panned out or played out in your favor, and why is that? And it's like you're seeing where you need to like rest your energy and where you need to focus your energy to create like what you truly desire. So some of you, this is about a very specific thing. For others of you, this is like overall in general about your life and the manifestations you do have and the way things work out and your desire to have it be more in alignment to you, your energy, what you really want. There may be an element of self-sacrifice here where you've been giving and doing for a lot of people, and you're hoping, okay, well, if I'm doing all of this, then I should ultimately get what I want back, because that's how energy works, and there's an imbalance to that somehow, some way. I think it's where Virgo needs to start pouring more energy into themselves, their dreams, their goals, their desires, rather than pouring all that energy into other people, trying to be a good person, doing what you think you need to do, because no matter, I know everybody is to different degrees of, light and dark, but for the most part, I feel that people want to help other people and be there for them when they're in a hard spot. And what I see is like that's a big energy where you've been doing that, Virgo, where you've really been giving and being there for others, and it is to the detriment of you, and you have not recognized that. And because you've been funneling so much energy externally to others, it's like taking away your hope, your belief, your optimism in the universe and what can happen for you. And so all this energy and review is bringing you back to yourself and making you recognize that you've got to start tending your own garden, and to hell with everybody else's. It's their damn problem right now, not your problem, Virgo. Not your problem. You need to funnel that energy into yourself. That's what I see this review is about, is you're giving too much in all these other places, and it's taking away from you and your prosperity and your success, okay? So if we properly review and we make the changes in ourselves and better assert ourselves and create boundaries and start funneling our energy into our dreams and desires and not feeling like a bad person for doing that, where does that lead you? It leads you to new opportunities, happiness, love, greater prosperity and abundance. And the end, Virgo, the end to this heavier energy, okay? Also, because the Nine of Pentacles came out on this side, this is like opportunities, relationships of the past that ended or whatever, didn't work out. There's a chance for a rebirth for some of those relationships or situations. For others of you, what this represents to me is where you are deciding to love yourself and put yourself first, and therefore you're ending a lot of the bullshit that you tolerate or entertain at the sake of preserving a relationship or somebody's feelings. Like, you're done with all of that. It's like you're like, I can't be that anymore. You've got to face the music of your own life, because I'm not always going to be here to save you. So some of you, there's a restoration to missed opportunities and relationships of the past. For others of you, this is where we're ultimately deciding to end some relationships so that we can move on to greater happiness and prosperity. And, here we have this big full moon. So again, the eclipse season energy is powerful for you guys, and is definitely going to, carry through all the way into Virgo and Libra season for you guys. So this is like energy that's going to be taking place over the next couple months from what I can see here. And big time changes happening for Virgo. I mean, this is kind of interesting. So we have the Four of Swords, which is mirroring this Ace of Cups, okay? So it's like you've been separated from love, from connection, from... It's not to say that there's not people that you love in your life and who love you, but I feel like because the Four of Swords is in this position, it's like you haven't been receiving the love that you're putting out. Like, you're very segregated and feeling alone. And now here we have the Seven of Pentacles, where we're hoping and wishing things are going to work out, and it mirrors this Nine of Pentacles where things have worked out. We are prosperous, we're independent, we're solid, we're grounded, we're happy, we're stable, okay? And then now we have these major arcanas wrapping up both ends, which this is judgment, this is karma, what you give is what you give, and now here's the ending of that. So it's like Virgo is no longer going to self-sacrifice or overextend themselves for others. Like, you're learning that balance of the in-between, okay? And that's where your ultimate happiness, healing, restoration comes, and wish comes true. So the ultimate outcome to all of this, we have cycles, which there's that moon energy again, and we have playfulness. Yes, Virgo, everything that's owed to you, and I feel for the good, because of the star here, this is all about what comes around goes around, things returning to you in different circumstances. And based on this reading, what I see is Virgo, where once you balance your energy and realize the boundaries you need to create and the people that you need to cut off, like, that's when the energy really shifts and you're happy and good karma is coming your way. What's due to Virgo is coming your way. Playfulness. So with that coming out, it's like the energy is so much lighter and easier and happier to deal with, Virgo. So this is a powerful and beautiful retrograde cycle and eclipse season for you to really do some house cleaning in your relationships and no longer feeling the need to self-sacrifice or overextend for the happiness of other people. It's just like it's sucking your life from you, and you're recognizing that through all of this retrograde energy. And as you make the changes in yourself and start saying no, Virgo, that's when everything starts changing for you. And that might be counterintuitive, but remember, giving and doing has put you into this place. By pulling back, creating the proper balance, and giving as much to yourself as you give to others brings about your happiness and all the good karma and everything that you desire, Virgo. So those are your messages for this retrograde. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.